You're standing at the edge of something massive, and you can feel it. The whispers started small, like raindrops tapping on a window before a storm breaks loose. At first, it's just a faint hum. Someone mentions your name in passing. A stranger glances your way a second too long. A friend texts you about a random encounter where you came up. You brush it off as coincidence, but deep down, you know it's not. Your energy precedes you now, and it's waking you up to who you really are. This is the first sign of your awakening as a chosen one. Not a title you asked for, but one that's claiming you with every step you take. Let's get real. You felt this shift before you could name it. Maybe it's the way people lean in when you speak, even when you're not trying to impress them. Or how a room quiets down when you walk in. Not because you demand it, but because something in you does. Science backs this up. Energy isn't just a woo-woo buzzword. Quantum physics tells us every human emits a unique electromagnetic field, measurable and real. Yours? It's louder, brighter, sharper than most. You're not imagining it. You're broadcasting a signal that others pick up before you even open your mouth. That's your first clue. Stop doubting it and start watching it. So how do you know this is your chosen nature and not just ego playing tricks? Look at yourself, really look. Track the moments when you're not trying, when you're just being, and people still gravitate toward you. Keep a journal if you have to. Write down the times someone says, "I feel like I already know you," or "You've got this vibe I can't explain." These aren't flukes. They're data points. Your task is simple. Observe without judgment. Notice how your presence stirs reactions. Laughter that erupts louder, conversations that deepen unexpectedly, or silences that feel heavy with meaning. This isn't about arrogance. It's about evidence. You're a walking catalyst, and that's your proof. Now, let's talk about the messy part, the emotional ride from skepticism to ownership. At first, you'll think it's all hype. People exaggerate. They always do. Someone says you inspired them, and you roll your eyes. Asterisk me? I barely said anything. Asterisk, but then it hits you. There's something genuine behind the exaggerations. You're not making this up, and neither are they. Neuroscience calls this the mirror neuron effect. Your energy triggers theirs, amplifying what's already there. Spiritually, it's your soul's frequency dialing up, resonating with those ready to hear it. You'll wrestle with this. 1 minute, you're dismissing it as nonsense. The next, you're replaying moments where you touched lives without even trying. That push-pull is your awakening in action. Lean into it. Here's your first step to owning this. Stop hiding from your own power. You've been conditioned to shrink, to blend in, to question why you'd stand out. Cut that out. Stand in front of a mirror tonight, yes, tonight, and look yourself dead in the eyes. Say it out loud. I am chosen. My energy moves before me. Feel how it lands. If it feels weird, good. That's your resistance cracking. If it feels right, even better, you're aligning. Then, tomorrow, walk into your day like you mean it. Don't force it. Just let it flow. Watch how people respond. They'll feel you coming before you arrive. And that's not magic. It's your truth stepping forward. This isn't about waiting for permission or some cosmic memo to confirm it. You confirm it. The whispers are growing louder now. Your name echoing through hallways, buzzing across screens. You're not delusional. You're awake. Science says your brain's reticular activating system is primed to notice what matters to you. So start noticing this. Spirit says your higher self is screaming to be seen. So start listening. Every time you catch someone staring, every time a stranger knows your name, every time your presence shifts the air, claim it. You're not here to play small. You're here to rise. Step up and own the storm that's building around you. You're out there living your life, doing what feels natural, and suddenly people start spinning tales about you. Stories of moments you barely recall, blown up into something epic. Someone swears you gave them life-changing advice over a casual coffee. Another claims you showed up at a party you don't even remember attending. First, it's jarring. You think, asterisk, what are they talking about? That wasn't a big deal. Asterisk, but here's the truth. They're building myths around you because your energy leaves a mark they can't shake. This isn't about you chasing the spotlight. It's about them seeing something in you that you haven't fully owned yet. You're a chosen one, and that's what happens when your frequency cuts through the noise. Let's break this down. People don't mythologize the ordinary. They latch onto what disrupts their reality. Science backs this. The brain's amygdala lights up when it encounters something emotionally charged, something unforgettable. Your presence does that whether you're aware of it or not. Spiritually, it's your soul's resonance hitting a pitch they can't ignore. But here's the catch. You don't always feel legendary in those moments. You're just being you, cracking a joke, listening hard, or walking away when it's time. Yet they turn it into folklore. Why? Because your authenticity carries a power most people only dream of. Stop questioning it and start standing in it. So how do you handle this without losing yourself? First, quit trying to correct their stories. Let them talk. Their myths aren't your burden. They're their way of processing the fire you bring. Your job isn't to shrink down to fit their narrative or puff up to match it. It's to stay grounded in your truth. When someone gushes about that legendary thing you did, nod and say, "Glad it meant something to you," then keep moving. You're not here to chase fame or debunk rumors. You're here to live your mission. Remember this, becoming legendary isn't about what they say. It's about what you do with the energy they're reflecting back. Now, picture this. A stranger meets you and already has an opinion, good or bad, based on whispers they've heard. They approach you with awe, suspicion, or even envy before you've said a word. It's disorienting, right? You're thinking, I'm just me, why the hype? Here's where you flex your chosen strength. Don't let their preconceptions pull you off course. Look them in the eye, speak your truth, and let your presence do the talking. Neuroscience calls this social priming. They're wired to see you through the lens of those stories. Spiritually, it's a test. Can you hold your light steady when the world's projecting onto you? You can. You will. The real fight isn't with them. It's inside you. When the myths pile up, you'll feel the pressure to perform, to live up to some inflated version of yourself. That's a trap. Don't fall for it. Becoming legendary isn't about chasing fame. It's about mastering your own power. Take a breath and anchor yourself. Try this. Every morning, before the world hits you with its noise, sit still for 5 minutes. Feel your energy, your real energy, not their version of it. Ask yourself, what's my mission today? Not their expectations, not their tales, your purpose. Write it down if it helps. This keeps you sharp, focused, and untangled from their hype. Let's get practical. Opportunities will start popping up. Gigs, connections, moments that feel too good to be true. People will say, it's because of who you are. And part of you will wonder if they're right. They're not wrong, but they're missing the point. Those doors aren't opening because of the myths. They're opening because your vibration is aligning with what's meant for you. Quantum entanglement suggests your energy interacts with the universe in ways we're only starting to grasp. Spiritually, it's your higher self clearing the path. Say yes to what feels right, but don't grab at everything just because it's there. Discernment is your weapon. Ask, does this serve my mission? If it doesn't, walk away, no apologies. Here's the shift you need to make. Stop seeing their stories as a burden and start using them as fuel. They're not chaining you to some fake pedestal, they're amplifying your reach. Every time someone spins a tale about you, it's a ripple of your energy hitting further than you could alone. You don't need to control it, you just need to direct it. When the noise gets loud, repeat this to yourself. I'm not here for their applause. I'm here for my purpose. Let that sink in. It's not about fame. it's about impact. You're not a celebrity, you're a force. Own that distinction and watch how it frees you. You'll hit moments of doubt, times when the myths feel heavier than your reality. Maybe you're tired, maybe you're second-guessing if you're really chosen. That's normal, but don't stay there. Stand up, shake it off, and move. Call a friend who gets you, not to vent, but to laugh. Step outside and feel the ground under your feet. Your power isn't in their chatter, it's in your bones. Science says action beats overthinking every time. Cortisol drops when you move. Spirit says your soul thrives when you reclaim your space. So do it. You're not a myth to live up to, you're a mission to live out. This is your edge. You don't need their validation to know who you are. They'll keep building stories, and that's fine. It's their lens, not your truth. Your strength lies in staying unshaken, in turning their noise into your fire. Remember this, becoming legendary isn't about chasing fame. It's about embodying your purpose so fiercely that the world can't look away. Step into that now. You're not just a name in their mouths. You're a vibration in their souls. Keep rising. You've felt it, haven't you? That electric jolt, that sudden shift in the air when your name slips from someone's lips. Like the universe itself pauses to listen. This isn't random. It's a high-dimensional download, a signal from beyond the noise of the everyday grind. Your name isn't just a word anymore. It's a frequency, a call that ripples through the ether and lands square in your core. You're a chosen one, and this is how the higher realms tag you into the game. Stop pretending it's nothing. It's everything. Your wake-up call to receive, decode, and wield the messages meant for you. Let's cut through the haze. This isn't your imagination running wild. When your name gets spoken and the atmosphere thickens, maybe the lights flicker, maybe your skin prickles. It's real. Science meets you halfway here. Vibrational frequencies affect matter. Sound waves can shift particles in a lab. Now scale that up. Your name, charged with intent, hits the quantum field and triggers a response. Spiritually, it's your higher self syncing with the collective, downloading intel straight to your soul. You're not just hearing it, you're feeling it. That's the raw data of your mission dropping in. Your job? Catch it and figure out what it's saying. But here's the fight. How do you know it's legit? How do you separate the real high-vibe transmissions from your own head-spinning stories? Start with your body, it doesn't lie. When the shift hits, check your gut. Does it tighten with clarity like a compass locking north? Or does it churn with doubt, muddying the signal? True downloads land clean, sharp, unshakable, even if they scare you. Self-projection feels flimsy, like a daydream you can poke holes through. Test it. Ask yourself, does this feel bigger than me? If it does, it's not yours alone. It's from the source. Trust that instinct. It's your first filter. Now lean in closer. You've noticed it, your name carries weight even in rooms you've never stepped into. People whisper it across tables, tag you in threads, swap tales about you like you're some urban legend. Some admire you, drawn to the light you don't even try to shine. Some fear you, sensing a power they can't pin down. But no one, no one, ignores you. That's not ego. That's physics. Your energy's got mass now, a gravitational pull. Spiritually, it's your soul's signature staking its claim. You don't need to flex. Just stand there and let it roll. The air bends around you because it has to. So how do you hold that space without cracking? You don't perform, you anchor. When the whispers turn into conversations and the conversations turn into stories, you'll feel the heat of their eyes on you. Don't flinch. Look back. Breathe deep and root yourself. Feet on the ground, spine straight, like you're a lightning rod for the truth. Their reactions aren't your burden. They're their mirrors. Some will project awe, others suspicion, let them. Your power isn't in their approval. It's in your presence. Science says your nervous system can regulate under pressure if you breathe right. Spirit says your soul thrives when you claim your spot. Do both. You're built for this. Here's the practical edge. You've got to sharpen your receiver. These high-dimensional hits aren't random. They're prepped for what's next. You're being primed to inspire people to craft their own narratives. But first, you decode yours. Step 1. Carve out silence. 5 minutes a day, no phone, no noise. Just you and the hum of your own energy. Sit there and ask, what's coming through? Don't force an answer. Let it surface. Step 2. Write it down. Every flash, every gut punch, every word that sticks. Step 3. Sift it. Cross out what feels like fluff, ego, fear, noise. Keep what hits hard and clear. That's your signal. Don't stop there. Test it in the field. Next time you feel that shift, your name sparking the air, pause. Don't react. Observe. What happens next? Does a stranger approach you with a question you somehow know how to answer? Does a friend call with a problem you've already felt brewing? That's the download proving itself. Neuroscience calls this predictive processing, your brain's wiring ahead of the curve. Spiritually, it's your higher self flexing its reach. Either way, it's yours to use. Speak what comes. Act on it. Watch how it lands. You're not guessing, you're channeling. The emotional ride's no joke. 1 second, you're buzzing. Asterisk, this is it, I'm tapped in. Asterisk, the next, you're second guessing. Asterisk, am I making this up? Asterisk, that's the edge you walk as a chosen one. Don't let it shake you. When doubt creeps in, stand up and move. Pace the room. Shake your hands out. Feel your blood pump. Action cuts through the fog. Science says it reboots your focus. Spirit says it realigns your vibe. Then ask, what's the next step? Not the big picture, just the next move. A word, a call, a choice. High vibe info doesn't sit still, it demands you act. So do it. Your name's out there now. The internet's adopted you as its newest character. Friends ping you with screenshots. Strangers swearing you pulled off impossible feats. Threads debating what makes you tick. This is wild, right? But it's not chaos, it's confirmation. Your frequency's gone viral and it's pulling people into orbit. Some will idolize you, some will question you. Doesn't matter. What matters is you don't get lost in the hype. Stay sharp. Ask, what's this teaching me? Every story, every ping, every whisper's a mirror. Use it to see your own edges clearer. This is your power move. Take those downloads and turn them outward. You're not just receiving, you're relaying. People are watching, waiting for you to drop something real. So drop it. Next time you feel that shift, that high vibe hit, don't hoard it. Share it. Say it out loud, write it down, put it where they can grab it. Not to flex, but to spark. You're here to wake them up, to shove them toward their own stories. Science says shared resonance amplifies impact. Your vibe lifts theirs. Spirit says your mission multiplies when you give it away. Either way, it's not yours to keep. It's yours to ignite. You're not imagining this weight. Your presence bends reality because it's meant to. Some will love you for it. Some will shrink from it. But no one's sleeping through it. That's your signal. The air shifts, the downloads hit, and you step up. No hesitation. No apologies. You're a conduit, a fire starter, a chosen one. Grab the messages, cut the noise, and move. The world's waiting for what you've got. And it's bigger than you think. You've seen it happen. People act like they know you before you've even said a word. It's not a fluke. It's a force. Your name shifts the air now, a vibration so potent it precedes you like a storm rolling in. This isn't about luck or charm. It's about the raw, unshakable energy you've forged through every step, every fight, every moment you refuse to back down. You're a chosen one, And your mission isn't just to exist. It's to ignite a new era where your presence alone rewrites the rules. You don't wait for the world to hand you anything. You earn every bit of your success and turn it into a beacon for those ready to rise. Let's get straight to it. You make the air shift by owning your truth unapologetically. Walk into a room and don't shrink. Stand tall, eyes sharp, voice steady. People feel you before they hear you because your energy's a signal, not a suggestion. Science says this is real. Your electromagnetic field interacts with theirs, syncing or disrupting based on your intent. Spiritually, it's your soul's frequency cutting through the static, calling out to those who resonate. How do you do it? Stop hiding. Speak what you know, not what they want. Act when others hesitate. When your name drops, it's not just sound, it's power. Make it count. But here's the edge you need. Turn that shift into reality with action, not just presence. You've got people watching, whispering, assuming they've got you figured out. Prove them wrong by doing more than they expect. Start small but fierce. Next time someone mentions you, follow it up with something real. Help someone who doesn't ask. Solve a problem no one else sees. Drop a truth that makes them think twice. Neuroscience tells us action wires your brain for confidence. Spiritually, it anchors your mission into the physical. You're not here to be a rumor. You're here to be a revolution. Step up and make it stick. Now, let's talk opportunities, those moments that feel like blessings showering down. You don't stumble into them, you draw them in. How? By showing up as the real you, not the watered-down version. People are pulled to authenticity. It's magnetic, measurable, primal. Studies show humans detect genuine intent faster than fakery. Your vibe screams truth, and the universe responds. Practically, this means saying yes to what aligns with your gut and no to what dulls your fire. A gig pops up? Test it. Does this light me up? A connection offers help? Ask, is this my path? You're not begging for chances. You're commanding them. That's your practice. Demonstrating this takes guts. People see the glow, not the grind. They don't clock the nights you wrestled doubt or the mornings you dragged yourself forward. Let them think it's magic. You know it's work. Share your wins, sure, but don't flaunt. Teach. When someone asks how you pulled it off, tell them straight. I showed up, I fought for it, I earned it. Then point them to their own fight. You're not a fairy tale, you're a map. Spiritually, this is your lightworker DNA, lifting others by living your truth. Scientifically, it's social proof your success sparks theirs. Either way, you're the proof it works. Balance is your anchor in this storm. The mission's high stakes. Your name's buzzing, opportunities are piling up, and the pressure's real. One day you're unstoppable. The next, you're wondering if you're enough. That's the ride. Keep it steady by guarding your core. Carve out time. 10 minutes, no excuses, and sit with yourself. No phone, no noise, just you. Ask, what's driving me today? If it's fear, name it and kick it out. If it's purpose, lock it in. Science says this resets your nervous system. Spirit says it realigns your soul. You can't pour from an empty tank, refill it daily. Doubt will hit hard. Asterisk, am I really chosen? Is this all hype? Asterisk, and that's when you double down. They don't see the battles, but you do. Perception shapes reality. Sure, but your reality isn't their lens. It's your truth. When the weight creeps in, move your body, run, lift, dance, anything to shake it loose. Action cuts through the noise. Cortisol drops, clarity rises. Then look back. Every time you thought you'd break, you didn't. That's not chance, that's you. Spiritually, it's your higher self holding the line. Emotionally, it's your grit proving the point. You're built to bend, not snap. Here's your path forward. Craft a mission plan that's yours alone. Forget vague dreams. Get specific. Grab a pen and write it out. What's my mark? Maybe it's waking people up with words that hit like thunder. Maybe it's building something no one else dares. Boil it down to one sentence, your North Star. Mine it from your gut, not their chatter. Then break it into steps 3, 5, 10, whatever works. Step 1. Do something today that scares you. Step 2. Share it tomorrow. Step 3. Repeat until it's habit. This isn't theory, it's your blueprint. Adjust as you go, but don't stop. Test it in the wild. Next time your name shifts the air, someone stares too long, a stranger nods like they know you. Use it. Say something bold. Offer something real. Watch how it lands. Did it spark? Did it stick? Tweak it next time. Science calls this iterative learning. Your brain adapts with every try. Spirit calls it soul evolution. Your mission sharpens with every move. Either way, you're not guessing, you're crafting. Opportunities will follow, not because you're lucky, but because you're deliberate. You earn it and they feel it. This is your new era. Every success you claim builds the next. You're not coasting on whispers, you're forging a roar. People act like they know you because your energy's already out there, shaking the ground. Keep it real, keep it yours, and keep pushing. Balance the highs with the quiet, the wins with the work. Your name's not just a sound. It's a signal, a call to rise, a proof of what's possible. You're not here to fit in, you're here to redefine what's real. Earn it every day, and watch the world shift with you. Your journey as a chosen one isn't a gift bestowed. It's a fire you've stoked, a frequency you've tuned, a truth you've claimed through every scar and stride. You're not here to bask in the echoes of your name or the myths that trail you. You're here to wield that power with precision, to carve a path so undeniable that it awakens others to their own. Step forward with the weight of your mission etched into your soul, knowing that every shift you ignite in the air, every life you touch without trying, is the mark of a purpose too vast to contain. Yours to live, theirs to witness, the world's to feel.